Hello.
Welcome to Mag and Joe, time with Mag and Joe. Yay!
Hi, I'm Mag&Jo, and we are so happy, really, guys. We are here with you. Yeah, here's Meg.
Welcome to our, and Joe. I'm Joe, yay! And welcome to our journey of life. Life with, really healing ourselves and taking care of ourselves and the whole ascension process and raising our vibration, the whole thing. Our purpose here is to really be of service to others. And if we can help even one person on their journey, we feel complete.
Yes. Because, even one life, it is huge, because this life is part of us too. So It's worth it.
Yep. So today is about healing. We're going to talk about healing ourselves and give our tidbits on our journey, which is going to be a life journey of healing ourselves, and give guidance along with that.
Yes, because I think we came to that point that we can be true to ourselves when we first heal ourselves, and then we can be help to others. And we started our healing journey long ago, but really that true healing journey, I can speak for myself, started like 3 days ago for myself. Yes.
Good way to start the story. I love it.
Yes. So I can just say I can continue as maybe first what means for us healing ourselves. As we discovered that healing ourselves is just bringing a part of our soul back to oneness, to your oneness. So because in your life journey, in this life and in past lives which you was having, going through some situations which were not so pleasant for you or dramatic, you was splitting your soul. The soul, to help you to go through this situation, it was kind of splitting apart, not to bring such strong emotions on your physical body. So, and the parts of our soul, they were left on this way. So what you're doing during the self-healing, you are bringing them back to yourself.
Getting your soul back, your little fragments.
Yes.
And that's what we're going to talk about today. It's how to give guidance on bringing those back.
Yes. And I think, Joe, you started this relatively long ago. Yes, your self-healing journey.
I started some self-healing journey. Let's say, I want to say the first one was after my sister had died 3 years ago-ish. And I had an experience where I did a hypnotherapy type of session, and it was really emotional, a lot of releasing. Didn't know what to expect. I know I just laid on a table and tears came, and mom came through the person. And then we tried to do a distance healing about a month later, and it did not resonate with me. Because I was told to put my hands on my heart, and what does your heart say? Because I was looking for what's my purpose, what's my soul journey here. And she said, what does your heart say? And I said, I was there for a while. I'm like, my heart doesn't say shit. It doesn't say anything. So that did not really go anywhere. And then a little bit later, I found some local hypnotherapy that we were able to really work on some deeper stuff that I didn't even know was really real. I was there. They brought in a spirit animal to help give a little additional guidance. And then ever since then, I've been looking for things that anyone that can tell me things to work on, I was on it. Like I went to did the Akashic records and was given heavy guidance. And I did that quite a few times. I did a few relationship ones to find out really what I needed to work on. Because this is all, again, working on ourselves, right, Mag? It's not working on somebody else and their issues or situations. It's working on ourselves, because that's what we create in this lifetime. So that's where it began. And then I did, of course, I enjoyed and did some clearing with the cosmic rewires. That was about a year ago now that I started beginning of those. shadows.
And I think shadow work as well.
And
Yeah.
and then did shadow work, and that did resonate. I was able to bring them some shadows that are, and I'm still there's more shadows I need to pull out and take care of and love, and not about bringing them out and then getting rid of them. It was about bringing them out and getting awareness of them and giving them the attention they need, bringing them back in that fragment back and being like, hey, it's okay.
Yes.
And then let it go, drift into the light or wherever you feel it should go.
Yeah. But it's the same like the soul healing, yes? This is just different part of healing, the shadow work. And this exactly did not resonate with me. As well, I was trying as well the Akashic records, and I was aware of this, that I need to clear my past lives, that if anything is on the way, I did that as well. But I was like, my ego was in denial that I have something to clear in this life. I did not feel anything, as the ego is really hiding and saying, nothing is wrong with you. And I did the same class what Joe was doing, shadow work. And I was trying, but it was a wonderful class, wonderful teacher, wonderful class. It just did not resonate. The technique did not resonate with me. And I just say, I don't have anything. But it was a lie. So until I think 3-4 days ago, a friend of me, Joanne, I thank you, Joanne, so much for that. I was just calling her to talk just about something what I came upon. And this talk turned out, and I didn't know it at all. I didn't know that she is doing healing as well, and she is a psychic, and she has really strong connections. And she said to me, you need to do self-healing. And I said, what? And she said, yes, you have a guide, and this guide is telling you need to do self-healing. And I said, yeah, what do I need to do? And she said, yeah, you need to bring the parts of your life where it was hurtful, where you went through something, and welcome it back to your heart. And she saw me as a 12-year-old girl where I went through something in my life as a child, and this hurt me so much. And she said, this little girl needs to be healed. This little girl, you need to talk to her, and you need to bring her and tell her that this is okay to come together to you, to your heart, to your together heart, yeah? And she said, give forgiveness to the situation. And I said, yeah, I did forgive, because this had something with my father to do. And at the time, and I said, I forgive my father. She said, yes, you forgive your father, but what is with you? You left a part of you in this situation, and she is still there. She is not clear of it. She is froze, she is scary, and you did not give her the comfort to come back to you. And I kind of still did not get it, still did not understand it. And she was talking more about it. And after the talk, instead of being happy, I was totally down. Also, I was hanging down, and I didn't know it, kind of, I had direction, but not 100% direction. And then I received a video from Joe about the same subject, about clearing your chakras and how you do it. And there was a lady explaining in detail that you need to bring yourself and love yourself, and saying it is okay. The same what Joanne was saying, but sometimes you need to hear the message double. And I say, oh, okay, I got it. It is just simple. You go into the meditation, and you're going into this time when this happened. You see yourself. You don't have to even visualize it. You know you are there. And you think, come back now. You don't need to be afraid. You don't need to be scary. I'm welcoming you to my heart. I have now, I am happy. Together we are strong. There is no need to be worried and stuff like that. Yes. So, and you are welcoming, and you get this feeling when this happens. You sense it. Yes. And and I am very thankful for that to Joe and Joanne, as though you guys made a big change in my life. And then I say, oh, okay, I got it. So now this is my 4th or 5th day, and things are popping up in my head. I am going into meditation, and this is like that. And the things are coming, which I wasn't thinking like in 10, 15 years about, even longer. So, and I say, oh my gosh, this is working. now it's my ego is starting, my soul is starting to burping up everything.
Love that.
And I say, yes, I love it. So I know there is a lot of things which not doesn't mean there's something wrong with you, but you just need to get all of your parts back to yourself to be more stronger than ever, you know, to help yourself to be reunited. Yes. So
and we could all be like you're saying, we could all be and we're all in different parts of our consciousness to see what resonates and what doesn't. And for there not or not, it's more about just when you reach that level to where you can, your body is ready to release. So
yes,
be aware that that's okay. If things come up, it's releasing. Or like Mag said, I loved it, burping out. It's coming out because it's needing to be released.
yes.
And I had forgot too, like a way that I had done that is Reiki. I did back a year ago Reiki level 1 as a way of also clearing, because that's what it's doing. It's helping to clear out and bring up the vibration, not only for you, but once you start bringing it up for you, it also brings it up for those around you, situations around you. So just know with self-healing and taking care of yourself, that's what you're doing. It's bringing up the vibration for you. When you clear in the chakras, when you're clearing your aura, when you're clearing your mental state, your heart, everything, it's bringing you up. So it's bringing up that around you, people around you. Also, we know when it does it, it's bringing up the consciousness too, for humanity and all around, not just locally. So
Yeah. Yes.
that's the important part.
Yeah, and how you say too, when you heal, you can have this affection towards the situation when you're helping others. Yes, you can guide them. You cannot heal them. As we cannot heal you guys. You have to heal yourself. You have to go through the process. But what we can do, we can give you the space, hold the space for you, and assist you. Yes, when we go ourselves through that. So you're getting the understanding, you're getting the feeling, yes. And how we say it is important because the emotion, they can be strong and less strong. Also, I cannot talk about it right now. It was not so dramatic by me, but you know, it can change. Yes, I have no control over it. We don't have control over that.
Mm-hmm.
And there are different, how Joe, you say, different ways of approaching it. Yes, this was what's applied to me. I found my way. Joe was fine with shadow work. Yes, it was working for you, Joe, too.
Mm-hmm.
What next? Another way is the EFT tapping. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
What you would be suggesting?
Good question, because like you said, it's we can do others can only do a certain amount of healing, but the rest is for us, because we have to take the action to actually clear, whether it's karmic debt or something we need to clear out in this lifetime, whatever it may be, from this lifetime. There's our PET, palladium electromagnetic therapy. That's also a beautiful way, because it's bringing healing, but it's also bringing guidance for you on things to work on. Chakra clearing and cleansing, aura clearing and cleansing. We talked about hypnotherapy, Akashic records. There's all sorts of different avenues to go down, and it's what resonates with you at the moment and at the time. So we're going to go through a few little steps real quick on how we do that and give you guidance for first of all, more of something to put aside and do, either see what resonates with you and what you can fit in your schedule where you want to put that energy, whether it's once a week, once a month, twice a week, see what works for you. But we're going to give you first tips on how to get in and do some self-healing.
I think preferable would be daily as a preferable. It can be 10 minutes. It won't take so long. Yeah.
Yeah. For daily maintenance, we do suggest it once a day if you have the availability. But if once a day, but also go in, if you can do a major one at least once a week or every twice a week to do more, give it a little bit more time. But yes, also a daily maintenance to take care of your own healing. So the first one though is that we're going to talk about is again does take a little bit more time because to do a little bit more intense work. Mag, right, about taking a bath, Epsom salt bath.
Yes. Or if if you kind of don't have time to take a bath, you can just put your feet into the water. So with the Epsom salt, yeah, this will make to clear the aura.
Clear the aura. Get yourself prepared. Clear the area with cedar first, and then with sage. When we say clear the area, meaning your room, your sanctuary, your home, immediately outside your home. There are many different ways to do that. I'd recommend we'll do some posting later on and videos on that, but there's so many options online that see what resonates with you.
We have one posting on our page by Connect to Spirit, now by Galactic Energy Love on our closed group. Joanne, our friend, she was doing a set. Also, it's wonderful technique. Also, she did it wonderfully. Mm-hmm. So she's using sage. Also, she's talking as well about using the sweetgrass to connect with your ancestor energy. Also, it is beautiful. But what we want to say that the cedar, and we recently discovered that because it was many people just saying use sage or Palo Santo, yes, to clear your house. And we found out, also I forgot who said it, but they were talking that really cedar is the one, cedar wood is which cleans your home, your area from the negative energy. And the Palo Santo and sage is blessing your energy. So this means first you need to use cedar and then Palo Santo or sage to bless your house.
Mm-hmm. You can go in clockwise manner and poof it all around and just have the intention of clearing. Yes. You can also bring white light through your house. There's so many different types. See what resonates with you. And so that's a way to start it and prep to do the work. So then it goes into doing a meditation to actually work on bringing up what needs to be cleared out.
Yes. So, and you can as well connect, in your meditation, connect to a guide who you want to work with that can guide you through that. If you feel you want to have additional support, and every time the guide will help you with that.
Mm-hmm. And at the beginning, put your bubble of protection around you, of course, because you're opening your energy, and then call on a guide. And how we would suggest do that is just ask who would like to come. And first thought that comes to your head, that's who it is. It could be your Aunt Millie, it could be an angel that you resonate with. Maybe it's Archangel Michael. Mm-hmm. Whoever comes to you, or like Mag had for the journey. What was his name?
I have my native shaman, as a Native American shaman, and his name is Pablo.
Pablo. So that's her current guide who's helping her with this current healing. So guides can come and go. So whoever comes and resonates with you at the time, call them in to assist you and give you guidance. And then you can make it as simple as asking.
Mm-hmm. Simple exactly. What needs to come, what I need to work on. And this what comes first into your mind. It is it, yes. Mm-hmm. And what we say, how you can deal with that, there are different methods. Also, you can have a beeswax candle by your space and write, this can be keywords, small thing, write on a bay leaf. I would preferably say bay leaf or paper. And the one thing which was working, take small steps. Don't take too many things because this can be too emotional for you. So take one thing at a time and burn it, and this will go. Mm-hmm. If you have still the feeling next time it's still there, burn it again. So until it stops coming up.
Mm-hmm. Exactly. So that could be something like, for example, you have come up that give your example just real quick of the water, because I think that's an example.
Yes, and this was exactly, this happened today, and we were talking with each other about it. Because I had a fear of, I can swim. I taught myself to swim, but had enormous fear to dive under the water or to jump into the water. I remember as a teenager girl, at the age, I was panicking when somebody wanted to throw me into the water, like you have, games or stuff like that. I never allowed anybody to do it with me because I was sure that when I go there down, I won't come back. That I will drown. Yes, and I had enormous fear, and I wasn't thinking about today. This fear came up to me. So, and I am sure that this is my past life issue. So I didn't know how to deal with that. So I was asking Pablo, but then Archangel Michael stepped forward and I was giving it to him. So, and I was telling him that he needs to bring my part of my soul to me back from that part, that I shall not be afraid, I shall not have the fear. So I don't know how far I dissolve it. I will see if this will pop up, so that then I will be, bringing that until this won't come anymore. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So when those come up, acknowledge, like Mag said, acknowledge it, bring it in, and then ask Archangel Michael, whoever you resonate, to come in and take that. And like Max just said, if that comes up again tomorrow or the next day, maybe it's still clearing out and you need to just keep going until you feel like it's cleared out, till it doesn't come up anymore. Yeah. So those are some strong clearing. And if you want to take it stronger and you got a lot going on, write it on paper or a bay leaf. Mm-hmm. Do it in a safe place with fire retardant, do it outside of the barbecue or in a fire safe bowl, but then light that, whatever you written down on paper to help. Though that will also, just realize, burning it also helps to, the energy is going to come in and help clear it out soon too. So you may feel some extra energy coming in to help clear it, and where you might get emotional with it, or something will come at you at that same time that is helping you to assist you in clearing it. So be aware, we're trying to get rid of this dense energy so we can lighten our load. So let it go. Right? So that's more of a major clearing. So just quickly to go through more of a daily, what would be recommended? And you could, if you have a time and want to do that every day, do it. Great. But if, say, you want to do a little more one and have it more regulated, so you know what you're doing, there's also 5 that you can ask on that we know that we like to work with. These are the 5 real quick I'm going to give you, and all you have to do on all these is just ask what is needed, and then see what comes to you, whether it's a feeling, an image, a sound, words, however it comes to you, go on that, and then trust it. First one to ask on what is needed, ask for your mental. What do I need in my mental center? And then ask what my soul needs. That's your second one. Third is what do my emotions need? So you would ask what your emotions need. And then you would ask what your heart needs. So ask, what does my heart need right now? What do I need here? And then the last one is your physical. Ask what your physical body needs. And those are your daily, if you can get in and do those, and that just, honestly, if you just sit there about 5 minutes, get each one an average of maybe a minute and see what comes to you. And then either note it down or however you want to do it to work on that for the day. And do that every day. That's going to be everyday maintenance to really clear things out. Also, as a quick example, I was sitting down to do mine last night, and I was checking off in my head, because I like to do it with, we're calling it, right, Mag? We're calling it mindful eating. So in our version of mindful eating is eating the colors of all the chakras, so we have it balanced, to help balance our chakras every day, to help, just give any assistance with that. So I was sitting down last night and going, okay, I had my yellow peppers, my red peppers, my orange peppers. I had tomatoes today. I had spinach. Okay, I've hit all the chakras now. Spinach was green for the heart. Let's real quick. The root was the tomato. The sacral was the orange, the pepper, and then solar plexus was yellow. I also had lemon. And then I got up and I'm like, I also had eggplant for my third eye. I was all excited because I typically don't have eggplant. It's like, oh, I had eggplant. And then I get to my throat. I'm like, hold on, I had no blue today. And then you can do it other ways in eating, but that was what I was doing for the day, was my eating, right? So I'm like, blueberries. So I jump up and run to the freezer, had some frozen blueberries. And I put those under a little warm water, rinsed them, and had blueberries. That was my night snack to finish that up.
And you completed your
I
chakra.
completed. Now there was also this one, crown. What could I have done for my crown? I'll leave you to that one to explore. But all those different ways can be found online, and we'll post things on that too. But anyway, that's just a quick example of doing daily maintenance, and then a little more maintenance and a little more clearing when you have the chance for your own self-healing.
That was beautiful, yeah. And I think one important thing after we do this clearings, we have to thank our team, because it's acknowledging them also. It is important stuff. And how we, we were talking about it, that not everybody, because to tell you guys true, at the beginning of my journey, I won't be able to do this on my own like I'm doing now, because I did not have the recognition and understanding of it. Yes, you have to come to the certain point to be able to understand this, I would say, to feel it. I don't know how you say this. So if you don't know how to do it, then search for help. Also, there are a lot of possibilities where professional people can help you, yes. And one of the ways we're talking about is hypnotherapy.
Yeah, the hypnotherapy is beautiful for it.
Yeah, just be careful, because how just say preferable on physical, yes.
Physically, if you're there, yeah. If you're not able to connect distantly, do it to start out with physically to assist.
Yes, at least the first session, physically, and then distance. Also, of course, distance. We don't say that distance is not working. It is working, but just to get the knowledge how it goes, it's preferable physical first. Yes, and we will say preferable as well full hypnotherapy, not like visualization type. You can do it, but if you can ask yourself, am I good in visualization? Then yes, you can do that, yes. But I was having one visualization as a past life regression, and it wasn't a good experience for me. I am not saying that this person which was doing this wasn't doing a good job. They did. But at this point in my development, I wasn't ready for that. So I did not experience any visualization, and I was just frustrated. So to save your like not nice experience, so just ask yourself, can I visualize good or not? And then you can go for that. But I would prefer at this time, probably for myself, a hypnotherapy.
Well said. Well said. So a little mix, just to sum it up. There's a mix depending on where you are in consciousness, what you resonate with, what works for you. Okay. So to start out with, we recommend number 1, protecting yourself. Number 2, clearing yourself and your area. Number 3, come into that state of meditation, whether you can take a little bit longer and bring in and just ask and see what comes to you as a helper and a guide to guide you through clearing, and just ask what needs to be cleared. Right, that's the first one. And when you have a little bit more time, and then if you on a more of a daily maintenance, it would be more of stepping into those 5 areas: mental, soul, emotional, physical, heart areas, and just ask what's needed. Just take a few minutes.
Yes.
And see what comes to you, and usually that first thing is focus on that. Okay. And then thank them at the end. Always be grateful.
Yes.
Right on. So, all right,
I would say if there any question comes, you can just post comments under the video. We will try to answer them. Also, if we miss something and you have another suggestion, please share, because you're helping others. So share this with us, yes? Also, you are very welcome to do that.
Absolutely.
And how we say, our page is Mag&Jo, but on Facebook you can find us under Connect to Spirits, connect with the number 2 spirits. And we have as well closed group Galactic Energy Love. where we are talking more about our experiencing and our healing sessions and galactic families. Yeah.
Yep. So again, on YouTube also, please hit subscribe so you can and then hit the little bell so it'll let you know when our next video comes out, because we're going to keep those rolling out.
Yeah.
So we're here, and we love you, and we thank you for joining us today.
Thank you. Thank you.
And our best to you on your healing journey for you.
Yes, keep us posting. So it's wonderful. And we will for sure keep you guys posted too, because this is just the beginning. So
This is just
journey has started. Maybe not for Jo that much, but for me.
It's an exciting thing to release, lighten our loads. Yay.
Yes. Okay, guys.
All right.
Love you.
Love you.
Bye.
Take care. Bye.